Alright, so today's video is going to be just a little bit different. Today we're going to take a look here at a clip of Senator John Fetterman from Pennsylvania cry and whine like the little bitch he is about just how hard it is to be a, a Democrat that's pro-Israel. There are people that show up to protest outside of his house. Without further ado, here it is. And this is a clip from Barry Weiss's show. I don't know what show this is. I've never seen it. I've never heard of it. I don't like Barry Weiss for all of the same reasons I dislike John Fetterman. But without further ado, here is John Fetterman and Barry Weiss just being the worst human beings they could possibly be.
It's becoming almost impossible to be an outspoken defender of Jews and defender of Israel and to be a proud Democrat. Why? Why is that happening? Why has that been allowed to happen?
Yeah, I mean, I've witnessed it. You know, like for 2 years, I've had protesters showing up at my home, in my office, and in public. You know, we even with one of my kids, and now social media was an accelerant for anti-Semitism, and TikTok. You know, like there was this study, 17 to 1 anti-Israel for every one pro-Israel one, and they
So he said there was a study. That sentence was the most incoherent sentence ever. He can't even speak in complete sentences anymore because he has stroke brain now. But he sat there and he used very specific language there, which I think is really important to this conversation. He said for every one pro-Israel post on TikTok, there was an anti-Israel post, and that's actually not even what the study from Northeastern University frames it as. So John Fetterman's being a fucking dirty, lying ass bitch, like he is. But here is from Northeastern Global News. Pro-Palestinian posts on TikTok continue to vastly outnumber pro-Israel posts, research shows. And here's what it says. 2 years later, the trend continues. This is 2 years after October 7th, 2023. For every pro-Israel post that appeared on TikTok in September, there were roughly 17 posts supporting Palestinians. John Fetterman used that it's anti-Israel very, very specifically. Because even the study that was done by Northeastern University literally says they are pro-Palestinian posts. They didn't even use the term anti-Israel, which I do think could be an appropriate term to use in this context specifically. But John Fetterman used that language on purpose because, you know, he's trying to frame this as a, you know, these people hate Jews. You know, they're anti-Semitic, which is not fucking true. And another point I need to make is he said, there are people that show up outside of my house. It's like, yeah, bitch, your constituents are showing up outside of your house. The people that you represent in Pennsylvania are showing outside of your house because they want you to be a senator. They want you to do your fucking job. Doing your job is not going to Israel, which he did, and getting Bibi Netanyahu to fucking show you around and you suck his fucking cock. That's not what the people of Pennsylvania want. You did not get elected to go over to Israel and do that shit. You are a senator of Pennsylvania. Be a senator for the people that elected you. Okay?
algorithm has accelerated this, and that's why we've lost the younger vote. And now I struggle with the younger voters as well too, because that's a strong correlation with being very pro-Israel, and that's now being increasingly incompatible with parts of the base.
Yeah, he can't even speak anymore. He needs to resign. He needs to step down. This man's brain is a puddle, a literal puddle. But he's saying, yeah, I struggle with the younger vote. I wonder why that is. Can you think of any reason why you might struggle with the younger vote, John Fetterman? Can you think of any reason why you might struggle with the younger vote? Because I can't think of any reasons. Only $244,100 of APAC money given to him. This is also a post from April 4th, 2024, mind you. But can you think of any reasons why John Fetterman might struggle with the younger vote? I certainly can't.
Do you see that changing? Is there a way to change those minds?
Do you see that? I love this question from Barry Weiss. I love this fucking question from Barry Weiss. Do you see that changing? Is there any way to change their minds? Yeah, don't defend a genocide, you stupid fucking asshole. That's how you change people's minds. That's how you get them on your side. Stop defending a genocide. Stop defending the people that do the genocide of the Palestinian people on a daily basis. That's how you change their fucking minds. Wow. Wow, I'm waving a magic wand. Can you see it? It's imaginary. I mean, like, what are we doing? How, is this what we call journalism in this country? This is sad. This is pathetic in every sense of the word.
Right now, no, I don't.
No, I can't. I can't think of any way to change young voters' minds. I have to defend the genocide. I have to. I have to defend the genocide. You don't get it. They give me money. I have to defend the genocide. They give me money. I have to do it. I have to do it. There's no way to change young voters' minds. 0% chance that's going to happen because I have to defend the genocide of the Palestinian people. I have to.
And I have no regrets. You know,
No
I
shit.
could keel over tomorrow, but one of the things I'm proud of is standing with Israel after the Gaza war. They deserved a
The Gaza war. Great terminology to use. Great. He's using this very specific terminology. I'm not, I can make a claim, I can say whatever, but it does look like he's reading off of something here. Maybe I'm wrong, I could be wrong. I've never done an interview like this. I'm not defending John Fetterman in any sense of the word. I do know he has stroke brain and it's, a puddle now, but it really does seem like he's kind of reading off something here.
a committed voice through that terrible war. That's the worst since the Holocaust. And now the cheapening of our language, genocide, and using those terms. I mean, that's just categorically not what occurred in the Gaza war. And having to that's part of the tragedy now. And the smear, and whether it's the blood libel, whatever that is called, it's like Israel never targeted civilians, and they never tried to starve or committed any kinds of genocide.
They literally did all of those things. There is verifiable proof. No matter where you look or go, there is verifiable proof of all of those things you just said Israel does not do. They are starving Palestinians. They are committing a genocide. They do just murder innocent Palestinians. They murder Palestinians in droves. This is not a secret. And then I love how he references in the beginning TikTok, which maybe not so much now since a lot of change has happened on TikTok. I don't know if I've ever actually talked about this on the channel, but I love how in the beginning he addressed the study where he said, for every one pro-Israel post on TikTok, there were 17 anti-Israel posts. Yeah, you want to know what those anti-Israel posts were, bitch? They were people posting the very real genocide that was happening, very real proof, very disgusting, horrible, hard to watch videos of Palestinians being brutalized by Israel, by the IDF. I cannot, I absolutely cannot take this horse shit. It pisses me off to no end. I have to be careful what I say here on this platform, but I wanted to make a video about this because John Fetterman is just one of the biggest Democrat disasters that has ever happened. And it really is one for the books, if I do say so myself. But that being said, that is where I'm going to leave this before I go on an insane rant that will probably get me in trouble here on this platform. That is where I'm going to leave this video. If you guys like the video, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, press that little bell, turn on all notifications so you guys never miss in uploading. Guys, please, 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 let me know what you thought of John Fetterman crying like a little bitch. Let me know what you thought of Barry Weiss asking some of the toughest questions, some of the most real questions we've ever heard out of any journalist that's ever existed. Let me know what you thought of my coverage. Let me know what you thought of this video, and I will see you guys in the next one.